And is intensifying calls for a state of emergency in regions plagued by illegal mining, warning that the practice threatens livelihoods, food security and public order. At a press conference in Accra, the group urged the government to take urgent and decisive action to stem the escalating crisis. ChannelOne News' Samuel Akom reports.
Following the president's recent media encounter where he addressed questions on the fight against illegal mining, public pressure on government to act more decisively has heightened. Among the most vocal groups is the Coalition Against Galamsey, an advocacy body that has been seen at the forefront of the campaign against the practice which continues to ravage Ghana's environment and water resources. The coalition argues that the unchecked activities of illegal miners are poisoning rivers, destroying farmlands and undermining national security. Speaking at the press briefing, convener of the coalition, Engineer Kenneth Ashibwe, called for government to declare a state of emergency in Galamsey-affected areas to confront the crisis head-on.
And His Excellency, Mr. President, please, you should immediately declare a state of emergency. And again, we are very clear about it. In parts of the country, not in all of the country, not in the entire district, but in parts of the country that are required to save Ghanaians as prescribed by the Constitution.
He further pointed to the rising cost of water treatment caused by extremely high turbidity levels in rivers, referencing Ghana Water Limited's recent proposal for increased tariffs as evidence of the crisis.
Public Utilities Regulatory Commission is considering a request from the Ghana Water Company Limited for a staggering 280% increase in water tariffs. This is not a request for a tariff increase. It is an admission of catastrophic failure. It is an invoice being presented to the Ghanaian people for a mess we did not create.
Acting Executive Director of the Peasant Farmers Association, Besmak Norte, also expressed concern over the devastating impact of Galamsey on food production and echoed calls for the immediate declaration of a state of emergency.
So far, we have over 960 farmers who have their crops destroyed by illegal mining. We are talking about more than 518 acres of farmlands that have been destroyed.
It is expected that cogent actions will be taken to resolve the dire consequences the menace is having on the country. Reporting for ChannelOne News, I am Samuel Akom.